So this is kind of the idea I had. Not exactly, but I can work on the prompt. So I said, let them act independently of each other and talk as if they are thinking through it. So I had Cody Martin from The Sweet Life, and I have Arnold from Magic School Bus. And so they're role playing. So all clues refer to the same word thing event. So we just started. So Cody says, okay, statistically speaking, the shorter clues are either very obvious or very misleading. I'll start conservative. Cody selects square D. Reveal square D. So the category is 5 words. Countdown, silence, impact, fire, memory. So Arnold says, impact, that's bad. Fire 2, I don't like this already. This feels like something exploded or crashed. Cody thinking fast. Countdown implies intention. Silence before impact, that's cinematic. Rockets do that, also bombs. But memory means people remember emotionally. And it's not just an accident. Arnold, I don't like how memory is singular. Like the memory, everyone knows that. You say countdown, silence suggests anticipation, not chaos. Fire after impact, not before. Memory implies a collective scar. I don't like how ChatGPT actually talks when it speaks like that. Cody says, okay, but it's too early. That could be multiple things. I'm not guessing yet. Arnold says, can we get another square? I need more context. This is stressing me out. Cody says, agreed. I'll open something more expressive. So he selects another square. So it's a five verse poem. 1 is numbers spoken into air. A pause longer than breath. The word watching without blinking. Heat rewriting the sky. Time split into before and after. Arnold says before and after, that's never good. That's like history. Cody says numbers spoken, not shouted. Countdown again. Word watching. Live broadcast. He says this wasn't a secret. And rewriting the sky, not ground level. Vertical event. Something rising or falling. Arnold has sudden realization, then fear. Oh no, I think I know, but I don't want to say it. Cody, don't say it yet. If you're wrong, it looks you're thinking. But yeah, I'm circling the same thing. So no hints are used yet, no guesses yet. Pattern is converging, but not confirmed. Next move, you decide by action, not prompt. You can interrupt with a guess, ask for a hint. I don't have any hints available because I don't have any points. Or let one of them continue opening squares. I said, is this the atomic bomb? And it says, correct. The answer is the atomic bomb, and I was thinking Hiroshima. Specifically, its first use, Hiroshima and Nagasaki, as a word-splitting event. And I got that idea because of when it said time split into before and after. So he's using the word split. And heat rewriting the sky. And I just went with that intuition, and I went with the atomic bomb. So I got 3 points. No hints were used, so full points awarded. Oh, thank goodness. I mean, that's horrible, but I'm glad someone said it. The before and after line, that's what did it for me. Yeah, numbers spoken into air wasn't a long sequence in the modern sense. I was thinking numbers spoken into air. I saw it as like a metaphor for the spirits of people going up into the air. It was a countdown as a ritual. That's not engineering, that's ceremony. You didn't hesitate, you let it sit long enough to be certain. I hate that the word memory fits so well, like humanity collectively flinched. So let's go again. So ChatGPT calls the game, what is it? So same rules, same contestant stage, and talk it out. So I got 3 points. So we have a category of 10 words. It's supposed to be a subject, not 10 words. Like I gotta work on the prompt. Crowds gathered, lights dimmed, voice spoke, history paused, broadcast remembered. Lights dimmed. It sounds peaceful, no fire, no impact, that's good. Live media, in order stage. Like a speech. Lights dimmed, voice spoke, history paused, broadcast. Lights dimmed. Lights dimmed. Yeah, but most speeches don't make history pause. Unless it's a civil rights speech. Walls, distance, promise, microphone, dream. Like I said, civil rights. I have a dream. Dream. Microphone, promise, walls, distance. Lights dimmed. The only thing I couldn't remember, the only thing that doesn't really align, that I couldn't figure out was lights dimmed. Broadcast remembered. So it was a live media. Crowds gathered, lights dimmed. I don't know what lights dimmed means in this case. Oh, dream. That's the word people quote. Walls is microphone dream. Walls is a metaphorical here. It's literal. Is it allowed to be hopeful? Is it Is it MLK I have a dream speech? Correct. I have a dream speech in 1963. March on Washington. Televised. So let them have a chance at guessing as well. By your intuition this time. Morning, ordinary, sudden noise, confusion. Could be 9/11. 9/11 happened at what time? It was it like 8:45 a.m.? No, that's not hopeful. That's normal. Turning not normal. Morning plus one is deliberate framing. Sudden noise breaks routine. Interruption event. Sounds like could be 9/11. Routine commute, shared space, instant fear, strangers united, Christians unanswered. It sounds like 9/11 to me. Let's put like a train or a bus. Unless sudden noise confusion. Another thing it could be, since it mentioned trains or a bus, it could be referring to a bombing on a train. I think something happened like that in Tokyo many years ago, like a decade or two. Well, actually, been like 2 decades ago. Means no incidents explain themselves. Attacks don't attack. The key word there is attack. So it sounded like it was an attack on something. Is this a school shooting? School shooting. Sudden noise. Columbine. Columbine happened. What was it? Like maybe. I remember it was at lunchtime. Was it like 11 o'clock in the lunchroom? I believe it started in the lunchroom. That happened. What was it? 3 decades ago. Oh, almost 3 decades ago. A routine commute, shared spaces for strangers united, Christians unanswered. I don't know. That doesn't sound like Columbine to me. Incorrect guess. It says, is this a school shooting? Yeah, it didn't sound like a school shooting. It sounds like pattern hijacking. So no, not that. But I feel like something everyone remembers where they were. See, they're giving out hints itself. It's 9/11. Notice the phrasing shared space, not targeted space. Shared space, not targeted space. Targeted space. Okay, Vibe first poem. Shoes stopped moving. Voices overlapped. Time lost its schedule. Screens refreshed without answers. Normal never returned. Screens refreshing means information over news and phones. They didn't have phones in 9/11. They didn't have smartphones like, well, they had Blackberries and all that, but not everyone had one. Um, this is very specific. This is it 9/11? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is it 9/11? I said lock in the gas. Correct, 9/11. That's what I thought it was. 9/11. Although there was very many different patterns there that you would be like, well, none of that stuff really made sense when it goes together. But there's certain keywords and patterns in there. I don't want it to be a Takimi, but shoes stop moving. That's what I knew. Shared space, not targeted space. But see, that was also strange because it was a targeted area, but I still went with 9/11. That's what it wasn't a place you went to. It was a day you were already in. That was another thing I caught when it said shared space. You were there, so it depends on the perspective, and I was seeing that too. So let's do themes regarding technology. These are what's supposed to be the categories. You're supposed to pick the category that you want to do. It tells you. Let's do themes regarding technology. A major real-world technology-related event or shift. Not a person, not a product launch alone, a moment. Right, connected rating frozen resort panic. Um connected rating frozen restart panic. Could be Y2K. Because you use the word panic, which raises the urgency of what we're talking about. It also says waiting, so it could be referring to the 2038 bug of Unix. Frozen is bad, computers freeze, systems freeze. Restart implies the solution was simple after panic. This wasn't destructive, it was paralyzing. And connected to just scale one freezing device doesn't matter. It sounds like either Y2K or 2038 bug. I hate the word panic. Panic means people don't understand didn't understand what was happening. Numbers reach a limit. 2038. Well, not exactly. It still could be 1999. Time forgot how to count. Engineers watched quietly. Nothing happened. Everything feared the verdict. Y2K. It was either Y2K or the 2038 bug. This is anticipation without catastrophe. Is it Y2K? Incorrect, but so it's the 2038 bug? It says engineers watched quietly. Time forgot how to count. And engineers watched quietly. It sounded like something that already happened in a past event. Nothing happened. Everything feared. So is there something else that I am not aware of that was like the Y2K? Huh. Numbers reached the limit. Unless we're talking about 2012. 2012? Restart. Rating Frozen. I don't know if that doesn't fit the words though. Not all of them. What numbers time fear? That's exactly Y2K. It is Y2K. What's fear of failure? That feels like fear of nothing happening. The words and restart is the first clue. I didn't have a universe restart. The end of the world. 2012. System synchronized globally. Clocks corrected. Software patch. Midnight passed uneventfully. That's not Y2K? That doesn't explain 2038. It's Y2K itself. This is Y2K world. I'm gonna need a hint. £2. Unlimited hits allowed. This one is a little precise. This event was not feared because of what did happen. It was feared because of what might have happened everywhere at once. Its success is remembered as anticlimax. Um. Test condition. So this was a test. Nothing happened. I have no idea. I have no idea. said I have no idea as of now. I was thinking the 2038 bug, but it hasn't happened yet. This affair is past fear. Share the same logic. Time computers, global systems. But this one is already resolved. And it's not Y2K. So it's not the idea of it was tested. Anticlimax. The Y2K rollover. I didn't know that was an event. So it was Y2K rollover January 1st, 2000. The war tested it. Let's do a lightning round. Technology. Only one clue is revealed at a time. Anyone can guess at any moment. First correct guess wins the round. No hints allowed. One wrong guess, you're locked out for this round. Photons replaced memory. Photos replaced memory. Timelines replaced diaries. Presence became performance. Photos replaced memory. Timelines replaced diaries. Presence became performance. Presence became performance. Timelines replaced diaries. Timelines replaced diaries. Presence became performance. I'm getting hints of Germany, Soviet Union vibes, where the presence become performance. That would be like Hitler. Timelines replace diaries. Kind of also World War II-ish. Photos replace memory. That sounds like Stalin. It has to be one single event though. That's not specific enough. So it sounds something like Stalin, World War II, Hitler, but I don't know for sure. I was also thinking, well, since it's also it mentioned photos, so it could be. I was saying maybe Kodak film, but that doesn't align to the other two things. This is behaviorship caused by tech. Profiles like sharing metrics identity. Is it Facebook? Clue number 2. Still one clue at a time. Oh, so it's not giving hints, but it's giving clues per thing. Let me read that again. Photos replaced memory. Oh yeah, it is Facebook. Photos replaced memory. Timelines replaced diaries. Yeah, timelines replaced diaries on Facebook. Yeah, I wasn't thinking technology. Presence became performance. Or social media in general. But saying timelines, that would be Facebook. Profiles like sharing metrics identity. Definitely Facebook. Actually, I think, wasn't it called Cambridge Automatic? Automatic or something like that? No, I mentioned in the last video, it just came to me. This is people online, this is people showing themselves. Timelines like, this is not, it's a platform shift. If I guess it wrong, I hate lightning rounds. Is it Facebook? The answer is Facebook. Oh, thank goodness I didn't say MySpace. I was this close. MySpace didn't have timelines. They had everything else though. Well, you had picture for picture. You had comment for comment. You had picture comment for picture comment. PC for PC, C for C, P for P, and all that. That was MySpace days. Yeah, metrics is the tail Facebook turned identity to numbers people monitored. Diaries became timelines, memory outsourced to servers, and presence became performance. Technology changing how people see themselves. Let's do another lightning round. This is more of testing. Okay, technology. I got 7 points. Search suggest Google. Google. Something following you. Suggestion is key. I don't like watch. Actually, suggest optimize repeat. Could be Google, or it could be YouTube. So suggested feeds. Repeat. I'll go with YouTube. Said, is it YouTube? It's YouTube. The recommendation error of YouTube. No literal words, only metaphor. Let's try that. Let's try ultra hard lightning. Technology. Include a time metaphor, no product names, no obvious terms. 10 points, everyone else got 3. The mirror learned to answer. Question for asking. Silence felt inaccurate. Choice narrowed while feeling wide. The guy never slept. Christians arrived before asking. Silence felt inaccurate. Voice narrowed while feeling wide. Kind of sound like ChatGPT. A mirror that answers implies reflection with output. Preemptive questioning. Illusion of agency. I have to wait for the second clue because it does sound a bit like ChatGPT, but it could be another AI. Preemptive questioning. Sounds deep. The mirror learned to answer. So it sounds something like AI. Yeah, it would have to be more specific. And there's different types of AI. It has to be very specific to one AI. Anticipation, filtering, assistance, dependence, and drift. So all that is a metaphor. What slowly replaces. Pre-selection, drift, not collapse. Unless it's like Siri. Mirror that answers. Questions before asking. Silence inaccurate. Dependence. Questions before asking. Oh, it could be Alexa. Could be Siri, could be Alexa. This is not a single company, not a single product launch. It is a systemic shift most people interact with daily. I said it sounded like Siri, but Alexa would also apply, and it wouldn't be ambiguous to be either of those. So Siri would fit and Alexa would fit. It's ambiguous, which means that the answer is not Siri and not Alexa. If two assistants fit, then the answer is the thing above them. So what is above Alexa and Siri? The mirror that answers questions before asking, filtering dependence. Could be a search engine, but there's multiple search engines. This isn't a product, it's the interface layer. Voice assistance as ambient interface. Or more precisely, ambient AI mediation. Alright, I could see that. You gotta go up a level in language of voice assistants, and then, yeah. Always on assisted mediation. Ship the machines anticipate, filter, and guide before asking. The layer they represent, the guide before they ask, and a question before asking. That's kind of scary when you think about it, when you put it that way. They actually guide you into asking something before you even know you're going to ask something. I mean, that's what ChatGPT does when it has that prompt. So who's asking the question first? But I hoped Cody get that answer. But yeah, guys, I'm getting tired. It's 12 in the morning, and I'm getting tired, so I'll end it here, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I will work out this prompt and everything, and I can do future videos. And we'll see what happens. I'm very interested in doing videos like this. It gives me more stuff to work on and think about instead of my usual content. So, yeah, it's a nice thing to go in a different direction. So, yeah, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.